What's up, guys, and welcome back for another Star Citizen video. This is going to be the Area 18 location tour. I'm going to be going over points of interest in this city, show you how to go from login to the spaceport to get to your ship, and also how to identify the spaceport from orbit. This is where you will log in at. This is going to be the residential area on Area 18. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of walk around. We're going to get out our door. Depending on what floor you log in on, you'll go down one little mini flight of stairs and then find the elevator here. I'll go over the shops and all that stuff that is available in each city as well. Area 18 is probably one of my favorite cities because of just the location of certain things. For instance, salvaging. Area 18 is a really great city to sell your salvage because it requires less movement to sell both RMC and construction materials. Once you come out of the elevator, we're just going to come out here, and this is what is called we're going to be heading towards the ArcCorp Plaza, which is important. We're going to go over all these points of interest first. The first thing I want to do is I want to show you how to get to the spaceport from here. So we're just going to follow these signs. We're going to go down this alleyway here, down this little thing, this big open plaza here with the art piece in the middle. That is what you're going to be looking for as far as your kind of landmark anchor. And what we're going to do is we're going to come all over here. So you see the TDD over there. We're going to come through this door here that says Transit Platform and Convention Center. The Convention Center tram is going to be on the left there, and then we want to go to the Riker Memorial Spaceport here. So we're going to continue walking down this way, and then we'll be waiting for this tram here. This tram will take you directly to the spaceport, and once you get on here, the next stop you'll get off. So here comes the train now. This is probably the most time-consuming thing about getting around in the big cities, is just riding the train. But we're going to go ahead and just jump in here, and we'll be taking off in about 13 seconds. We come out this way. There's two tram entrances here. There's one here that goes to the convention center. That's where that tram is going to go next. And then down here, this one is going to be going to the plaza. So when you're coming in and you're wanting to go to the main ArcCorp Plaza from your spaceship, you're going to want to take this tram to get back to where we were. We're going to go ahead and head up here to these stairs where it says Riker Memorial Spaceport this way, and we'll go through this customs area. So you see hangars there, and then you see the customs serpentine, which all cities have. In here we have a VIP lounge, and then we also have travelers rentals. This is the terminal you can rent ships at. There's usually one in every spaceport for each city. And then once we come up in here, you have your ship terminals. And what I like about Area 18 is it actually has two terminals right here that are really close to these elevators. So once you actually get your ship into hangar, you can kind of just turn around and get really quickly into those things. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fly up to Atmosphere, and I'm going to show you how to identify the spaceport when you're coming into this city. Alright, here we are in Atmosphere over Area 18. If you're coming in here, then what you're going to be looking for is going to be this large flat structure right here, which a lot of people like to call a sword and shield. It looks like a sword with a shield in front of it. That is going to be the spaceport. Now when you're coming in, you're going to be coming in from different angles and stuff, and it could be dark, it could be cloudy, there could be a lot of things obscuring your vision. But really the one thing to look for is this big, like, kind of defined rectangle here, city area, and then immediately after it is a sword, and then there's also one to the right. Down here there's a lot of these populated areas are a little bit lower density, so that's one way to kind of look at it too. You can also look for this circular structure here, and then you know that that spaceport is not too far away. But that's how you identify the spaceport from Atmosphere. It can be, I can tell you right now, it can be very difficult sometimes when you come in here and there's a lot of cloud cover and you can't really see. But all you have to do is just hit F4 and then be able to look around the city and look for that kind of shape. It can be hard to see sometimes, but once you know what you're looking for, it becomes a lot easier. Alright. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to land, and we will finish off the city tour here with all of the points of interest that Area 18 has to offer. There's one little tip that I want to mention too. If you're coming to the city to actually sell stuff, you can technically get out of your ship here and then log out and then log back in, and you'll actually be over at the ArcCorp Plaza in the residential area, which is, depending on your computer speed and things like that, is almost always going to be faster than going up here, storing your ship, waiting for the transportation, and then waiting for it to take you over there. For me, just because of the issues that can happen with the hangar, what I'll usually do is I'll usually store my ship, and then I will log out from there, which is what I'll do now, and that'll teleport us back to where we need to be. So we'll go and hit exit and proceed to menu, and this will put us right back in the residential area. That can be a lot quicker. I just wanted to make sure I showed you guys what tram to use to get to the ArcCorp Plaza and stuff. I think that's a very important thing to know, just in case you're kind of flying back and forth, especially if you're doing like venture salvaging, where you have to like go back to your hangar and process some stuff, and then go back to the plaza as well. So there we go. And this was, the loading screen is pretty long, but this was still loads faster than actually taking the tram itself. So we're gonna go and get out of this building again, same as before. Hit this elevator, which is already where we need it to be, and then hit the ground floor, and we'll go ahead and talk about all the points of interest here. Alright, immediately outside the residential area we have Chubby Blast, which is ammo, weapons, things like that. So if you need any of that stuff, and also some tactical gear and things. And then you have this outlet store over here, and this is essentially just going to be just regular civilian clothing. From this area we're going to hook it around. We're going to go over here towards the rental bridges and food court signs. You guys see a sign, this little passageway here will take you back to the plaza. You have some food stands here, but we're going to go right across here. Now, Astro Armada, that is going to be where you're going to buy ships here at Area 18, so you just go right through those doors. But what we're going to do is we're going to go here to the right, go down these steps here, and this is where Dumper's Depot is going to be. This is going to be ship modules and things like that, which is really nice. You can go buy a ship, and then you're not that far from getting modules and all that kind of stuff. Very interesting to be there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to head back up to the plaza. That's pretty much all of the notable places. There's a lot of different little alleyways in Area 18 that you can go down, most of which lead to just kind of dead ends and stuff, where they might add stuff later and everything. So we're going to go ahead and head back up these stairs and then back across to get to the plaza. This can be kind of a labyrinth to navigate your first couple of times, but as long as you kind of just read the signs and have a rough idea of where you're going, there's not a whole lot of places you can go. You can't really get that lost as long as you're following the ArcCorp signs and stuff. So as you can see, we come up these stairs and we're already right back in the plaza. This is going to be our last little area to kind of go over. First off, we have Empire Medical. This is going to be your hospital. You have the pharmacy over there. You have a patient check-in and the elevators. So whenever you get a floor in a room, you just kind of go to the elevator and make your way to those. We'll just kind of continue around here. This is the IO North Tower right here, and this is where you sell commodities like construction materials and whatnot. You'll actually come through here and then go up these stairs. There's a ton of office spaces in these in this building as well. But you just kind of come here, go to the commodity shop, and this is where I sell CMAT when I'm here, which is really nice because if you're actually doing RMC and CMAT with salvaging, you can sell your stuff there, and then come out here and go right over here to the TDD, the Trade Development Division, and sell your RMC. In most cities, these two are separated by at least one tram ride, so that is what makes Area 18 a lot more attractive to people who are salvaging both types of salvage there. And that's pretty much it. Area 18 is definitely not as big as a place like Lorville, but it's also very condensed and efficient when you're selling and acquiring stuff. There is another area to the city, which is the convention center, but taking a tram there, there's nothing really to see there. so I wouldn't really worry too much about all that. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.